it sound? So we don't have to hold the mic, or do we? We have to hold it? Okay. I'm gonna open these.
Yeah, I'm broke, bro.
You want one too?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll take one.
Coors Light. I don't think I've ever had a Coors Light before.
But they're disgusting. So
It tastes like water.
tastes like shitty water, like yeast water.
Just water.
Yeah.
Cheers. I haven't had an orchid in
Cheers.
a long time. In a
Cheers.
very long
Cheers.
time, bro.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, shit. I guess
Hell
we're
yeah.
jumping into it now.
I guess so. Let's do
I thought
it.
we were gonna have time to stretch and shit.
You want to stretch? Go for it. I ain't stopping you, bro. You can
little
stretch
bit,
if you want.
you know.
Oh, actually, here's the first question of the day, bro.
We already
Oh, no,
started?
go ahead. Do your
already
thing.
started?
Do your thing. You actually stretching for this podcast?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna feel a little tight. Look, my legs feel tight.
From work?
I'm playing basketball, dude.
You basketball today? Or you just mean in general?
In general.
How was work today? What did you do, bro?
Work? Wait, so this show started already?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's running.
No intro.
Millions of people on.
Yeah. All
Work
of
was
them.
cool, man.
What happened? What's your official title? Because I actually don't know.
Okay, so it changed.
It did?
Okay.
You got promoted?
I guess you can say that. So, when I originally interviewed to work there,
Yeah.
I interviewed for an estimating position, right? So you do estimating on construction projects, find out a total price and whatever. So they didn't have that position when I first started. They only had, I think all the spots were filled up, and I was a project engineer at the time, so that's what I got hired as.
What does that mean?
And then when they told me, I'll get back to that right now.
Okay.
When they told me, okay, so in my interview they said, hey, we don't have this estimating position, but we can offer you a project engineer spot.
Yeah.
And then, maybe in 9 months to a year, we're gonna put you into the estimating spot once the spot opens. And I was like, fuck it, I'm cool with that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 100% down. So then I stuck with that, and then next thing you know, I'm 2 months into work. Friday afternoon, I'm about to get off work, and then the chief estimator, they call them chief estimators, he calls me. His name is Albert. He just calls me up and he's like, hey, you ready for Monday? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, you're coming to Wanna Creek on Monday.
Ooh.
We found a spot,
Yeah.
because there's someone he's leaving to San Jose in I think the end of April. So I guess the goal is to fill his shoes, and they just called me up and they're like, hey, yeah, you're coming here. And then so far I've been doing that for the past, man, it's been a little more than a month. It's probably my 6th week now.
Time out. Is it not recording? Bro, oh no, mom is bro. All right.
Use mine if you really.
All right, you can hear me. All right, take 2. All right. What's new?
I mean, do we even just mention what happened or not?
No, nothing happened. What are you talking about?
When I fell in the front yard?
Oh yeah, talk about that.
No, I mean, shit, a whole bunch of shit is new, man. My life has just changed.
Yeah, talk about it. Well, actually,
My
before we
life
get into that, Egyptian jasmine or opium? What do you want to smell? Smell them. Go ahead. Take a little gander.
Do I have to open this to smell it?
No, it should be open.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna smell them too. You wanna smell, Chris?
Ooh, I like this opium one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people been fucking with the opium.
Incense has been the new thing, huh?
Peep.
Is this the holder for it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Shout out to Peter. He gave me that.
Peter gave them to you from
You know Peter? Oh yeah, you know
Yeah,
Peter from
yeah,
Big
yeah.
Band. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're fucking with opium. Yeah. So what's new?
A lot of shit's new, man.
Keep me updated.
So obviously, you guys know I got a new job.
Nice.
So,
nice.
oh, it's pretty dope how that holds it. There you go. I saw this one. There's this incense holder where you put a little incense,
It's like a cone.
It's like a cone, but it
Yeah.
has a hole in the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called an incense waterfall.
Yeah.
And you put it on the top, and the incense goes through the hole from the bottom, and it looks like a smoky waterfall going down.
Yeah.
That
I
shit
know
is
what you're talking
dope as fuck.
Those are
Yeah,
dope.
but
Now we know what to get Edgar for Christmas.
yeah, I mean, I don't really buy incense like that. Gabby buys incense like that more.
Oh,
But,
speaking of Gabby, bro,
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys know, a lot of shit in my life has changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, shit, dude. The pandemic started. I think that's when everything shifted. Cause like,
In what sense? What do you mean by shit?
because, man, there was such a consistent like role of how like I was doing stuff. You know, like my everyday routine was like super consistent. You know, going to school, driving to Hayward,
Right.
kicking it with like friends every now and then. I kicked it with you guys a lot more, and then like, boom, all of a sudden. Shit, dude, I haven't seen people in hella long.
That's a good point, bro. I didn't see you guys for like a good 9 months when the shit.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
Yeah, dude, it was hella
Yeah.
long, dude. Almost like, yeah, it was a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, at that time, I think I was in the process of getting an internship that got postponed, and it got pushed back like a month or two, and then I started working there, and then like I think once I started working there, I like got a routine back because literally as soon as we went to online school, dude, man, I was sleeping hella late. I was waking up hella late. I was sleep through all my 9 a.m. classes.
Bro, I used to go to
like-
sleep at 7 in the morning when
Yeah.
when shit was like just
Yeah,
happened.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Super
be
bad
sleeping
routine.
hella late too, and like, fuck, dude, that shit was it's hella bad for your freaking mental health in general.
sure.
Like sleeping hella late, like, dude, I can't even do that no more.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
shit, I
you-
was going to sleep at 4 consistently. Like that was 3 or 4 was like the time I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit the hay, you know. My parents, well, I think they went out of town one time in the pandemic, and I was staying up hella late playing video games, like
Nice.
playing League of Legends and shit.
You on the league vibe now?
No, not anymore, dude.
We should get on
that
that, bro.
I think that was like November-ish.
One sec.
Yeah, no.
We just got the drop off real
Should
quick.
hit you with that Chick-fil-A.
Nah, here. Here you go, bro.
That's for me?
There's one for everybody.
What? Bro. Oh my god.
Wow. Shout out.
Chick-fil-A.
Shout out your moms, man.
Chris.
Good looking. Okay. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long ass minute.
There's two in here. You guys want one?
Two
Huh?
what?
2 sauces?
Nah, we got.
Oh no, it's one. It's just the reflection of the computer.
Do you want another one?
Do you want
Do you want another one?
Bro, we both got 2. I don't even
Alright.
think I used to. But yeah.
So here we are. What were we just talking about? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
work
no
and
man,
stuff.
just the whole pandemic life. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, dude, I didn't see you guys for a long time, and then, I mean, I think once I started working, like I got more of a routine back, and then I started playing. I started playing basketball, trying to do some like more physical stuff, cause well, no, actually, first before that, I started working out with my mom.
Nice.
So my mom's a huge fitness fanatic, bro. She loves
yeah.
to do exercise, so it would be me, my mom, Gabby, Nayeli, my sister, and she would put us to work like at least an hour and a half every day,
Damn.
Monday through Friday. So
She was like your personal trainer.
yeah, so for like a month or two, we were consistently just working out, like going hard with it, and then I would play basketball on weekends and like just try to get as fit as I can, cause like,
Yeah.
dude, those couple months that I didn't do anything, like, dude, I felt like I was a little bigger. I felt like
Yeah,
my
bro.
cheeks were a little bigger.
I feel you.
I probably was like 10 pounds heavier than I am now. So I started doing that, but then, you know, shit changes. I went back to school, so I had less time because I went to school in the fall. And then, you know, I had less time to work out. I had hella classes to take, and like, shit, man, the whole thing through the whole online school, dude, it's
Yeah.
a fucking joke.
It's
right
the worst.
Now. It
It's
is a
honestly
joke.
the worst.
So
It
all
shouldn't
my
be. It
classes,
shouldn't be that expensive.
all my
either.
classes in the fall, dude,
Mhm.
straight bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
All of them bullshit.
Was that your last semester though?
No, I'm in my last semester.
You're
now.
still going to school,
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
It's hella funny. They're like, dude, you're still going to school. I'm like, yeah, I
What
graduated.
if you just
this-
dropped out right now? Like, would they fire you?
Probably.
Because you're already working. Like, what's the point?
I mean, they haven't.
Like, I feel like if you already have the qualifications,
I always think about that too because
Right?
I'm like,
ask your boss tomorrow. Be like, hey, what if I just stop?
they'd get hella mad at me. They'd be like, don't drop out. Like, yeah, well, they'll probably get rid of me because I
I
mean,
think
that's
it's
the whole
more
point.
it's more about like responsibility than it is about
Yeah.
anything else. I think.
But
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
I agree.
Yeah, dude, the whole online. I've been cheating throughout my whole online, like since it started, bro.
Yeah.
I've been finessing the fuck out of it. I haven't done shit. I haven't learned anything. I don't really think I've sat down and done an assignment by myself.
But are you learning more from school or from your job? Like the internship, I feel like that's where you get really the work experience, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point because they even told me too when I was working there, like, hey, you know, everything you learned in school, like, it's not really gonna, like, maybe the basic school principles are gonna apply here at work, but you're not gonna know anything that is going on right now.
That's
Like,
what
you're entering this position without any clue or idea of like what to do, right? But the only thing I remember, some dude told me in the other job that I had in the summer, he was like, the only thing school could teach you to do is how to learn stuff.
Interesting.
And I was like, oh shit.
Do
So
you-
then, because like school really pushes you to like figure shit out.
Yeah, you're kind of on your own once
Exactly.
you get into
Well,
college.
one, you're on your own, and then two, you have like where you just have classes that you're taking, and you have to do homework or you have to do something, and like you're constantly problem solving.
Right.
No matter what, I think no matter what like actual class you're taking, you're problem solving the whole time.
True.
You know, you could be taking a music class, well, you're you're problem solving. You know,
That's a good way to put it, bro.
you're figuring your shit out. You know, you're taking a freaking English class. Every class you're problem solving. So I feel like
isn't that life in general though?
yeah. So that's probably one of the main things I liked about school is that principle right there is learning how to learn.
Why do you think? Because you're one of the few homies I know that went in and out of school. I guess you're still technically in it.
Yeah.
Which is a surprise.
But I mean, I already bought my cap and gown and everything. Dude. Like it's legit now. I think I'm just done. But just hand me my diploma, man.
Straight up, bro.
I'm trying to get out.
But you're one of my only homies who like went in, did 4 years, and then went out. Already has a job secured. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, what did you do different that you see compared to like your peers that you like actually like took advantage of college? Because you know me, bro. I'm not a big fan of college. I go because I have to, but really for the shit that I'm doing, it's not necessary. Like the only reason I really go to college is to meet people because that's kind of what my music shit
connections,
is.
huh?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's a good question. Well, I would say probably just like my background. I think that's what like I get my drive from because.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, just as a kid, like the way my parents were, they're always heavy on like, you know, study hard, work hard type of parents. So, you know, once I was going out of high school, like in my senior year of high school, I was like, shit, man, like reality hit me, and I was like, I don't even know what I want to do. Like, I don't want to be a bum when I graduate. I don't want to just like what am I gonna do? Like, I have no idea what to do. I don't want to be a construction worker and work labor with like my dad for the rest of my life. Like, that's definitely not what I want to do. So shit, dude. Once I went to DVC, I think, yeah, man. I mean, I just went into it with like a mindset of like, I can't be like these people. Like, I can't, bro. Like, I gotta get in there and I gotta get out. Like, I gotta show that my parents that like, hey, like he's actually pushing himself to get out of school. He's actually like working towards something, and it was good for me because, like, I don't know, I have a high drive towards things. Like, if you know me, like whatever I say, I feel like I will get it done.
That's true. That's
you know, like if I say I'm gonna do this in like September, I want to be here. I feel like my mindset towards things is like in September I'm gonna be where I said I was me.
No, that's true.
You know, like when I started, as soon as I chose my major, I was like, okay, I'm gonna choose my major and I'm gonna get out of here. I talked to a counselor and he was like 2 to 2.5 years. I was like, I'm gonna do that. Like,
yeah, you don't slack.
I was like, okay, I set that goal for myself, and I literally whatever I did, I would never. Like, that was my mindset throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was smoking hella weed. I was drinking. Like you know, I smoked hella weed on campus and I went to school high all the time,
you
bro.
Were
But like my whole mindset never changed.
Yeah.
Regardless, I could be like messed up and go to class.
You see straighter when you're bent.
I don't know, dude.
Bars,
That's a good,
right?
Yeah.
That's not to say y'all should be smoking, because I was the same, but I was dysfunctional as fuck.
Yeah,
I was useless as a pothead.
Don't smoke
You know
through
what I mean?
class.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. Yeah, I think it's just my drive, man. Not a lot. I mean,
no, you're straight up, bro. You really don't do the bullshit thing. Like, a lot of people say shit and then they go like this. You just go straight for it.
You have to, dude. Because
You know what
I mean, the thing too is like I chose something that I was really like happy to choose. You know, like I wasn't. Man, if I chose something that I wasn't happy to do, you know, like
mom is, bro. We just got here.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Day one on the job, too.
Oh my god, bro! You had one job, man.
Here.
You go. Doing big things. Oh, you like my little keychain thing?
I've seen that for a while.
Peep that. Show the millions of viewers watching this.
This is Conquer Your Demons. Oh, that's fire.
From Demon Slayer.
That's hella dope.
Yes, sir. I like that on my key. Everyone always asks me about that. But yeah, man.
All right, so after that party fell.
No, it's good. But yeah, man, I think it's just my drive. Like my
I guess, hey, if you're listening or because you can't see, Chris just spilled an Angry Orchard all over my desk. It's good though. It's good. It's good because he's doing work for me for the F, so I'm not tripping. You know.
Go. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But
I got
it is
that
what
desk
it
for
is.
free too.
The desk. That's
Yeah.
a nice ass desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you $50 to build me a better one though.
I think we can do that.
Yeah.
You could damn near use this top of that desk
That's smart.
and build a good
That's
one.
smart. Look at this guy.
Because it's already a good ass desk, dude. Like, I gave my desk to my little brother.
Yeah.
So okay.
And you built a new one, right?
No, so
Oh.
so I moved out.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
You
let's
guys
talk
know
about
that.
Let's talk
Okay,
about
okay,
that.
okay.
How do you
So
feel?
yeah, school and all that, whatever.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really
They
give a
don't
shit
really.
about school.
Yeah. No. Nobody.
No
does.
one cares.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I moved out like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Damn near.
Yeah.
In the beginning of February. So like, okay, shit was cool,
Yeah.
you know, like, but bro, it sucked living at home.
Really?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it sucked ass. Like I was, bro, the person I am now compared to who I was like in January when I was living with my parents,
Mhm.
completely different. Like, dude, you could see that. I feel like I could see a big change in like my attitude and stuff.
Right.
But, yeah, I moved out in February. I mean, I think I told you guys, right? So basically,
Nah, you didn't.
basically what I, well, I told you guys what
just
happened.
went right by that. That was good.
No, I didn't tell you guys. Okay, so I was like iffy about it at first.
Yeah.
Cause like, I mean, what I've seen growing up was like my cousins or people that I know
Uh-huh.
moving in with each other early
Yeah.
and
Like
shit
too
just-
early?
too
Type
early,
shit?
you know,
Yeah.
and like having a kid or like or like just
Yeah.
their
It's kind of
life
common.
their life sidetracks. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Now you're with a significant other 24/7.
Right.
Now your life revolves around that significant other,
Yeah.
right? Everything you do revolves them.
It's just them. It's just that's what they do.
Yeah.
They don't have homies.
You
They're
know,
just, that's what they do. Yeah.
So, you know, I was skeptical at first. I was like, shit, dude, like, I don't know if I want to move out. First option was to move out with my brother, but I was
Right.
like, I can do that, but I looked at his room and it's not as big.
Mm.
So I was like, I have hella shit in my room. Like I have a desk, I have
Right.
a, you know, my monitors and everything, and my bed is like a pretty decent size. So I was like, where the fuck is all this gonna go? Like,
Right.
where am I gonna put this? He doesn't really have enough room. So that was one option, and then my girlfriend's dad, he originally asked his son to move in back from. So he lives in Las Vegas,
Right.
and he was like, hey, like, come rent. Come live with your girlfriend here and like rent, and whatever you rent, I'll like whatever you pay me, I'll give it back to you whenever you move out.
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
So he told his son that, and his son he didn't listen, so he just bought a new apartment.
He's
So
still in Vegas.
So he's still in Vegas, right? So
Right.
he was like, okay, what? Like, you know, he doesn't care. He's like, whatever, you know, do what you got to do. So then he hit me up, and he was like, hey, you know, like, told me the same like opportunity. And he was like, you know, it's if you want to move out, because I heard you trying to move out with your brother, like the option is here,
That's
doors
dope.
open. So, you know, just let me know if you want to do that. And I was like, shit. So now I have two options. So I didn't tell my parents. Anything. And
You just moved out without telling them?
yeah, dude. I mean,
You just like moving the mattress, and they're like, "What are you doing, bro?" Like,
they're eating dinner. I'm over here moving my laptop.
I swear.
Like, all my shit. Like,
just moving
I
the
just have a
desk
pile of
outside.
clothes, like, but
What do they say?
I mean, it was weird because like, I think a week or two before I knew I was like gonna tell them,
Uh-huh.
it just felt weird being at home.
Right.
And like I just felt
You're like mentally out already.
yeah,
right?
like in my mindset, I'm not even here no more.
Right,
so
right,
like,
right,
I don't
right.
care what you tell me. You know, I'm not. I don't care. You know?
They're like, where are you at? I'm like, I don't even live here anymore, bro.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't.
Yeah,
you know, I don't care.
Like, I already signed a mortgage, bro. Relax.
So, I think it was in January. I was at my girlfriend's house, and we had Nick was there. He was he was doing a photo shoot with Elizabeth.
Nice.
Right, they were taking some photos.
Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Elizabeth.
Yep.
Shout out to Gabby. Shout out to her dad.
Yep. And we were doing a little photo shoot. You know, we were just doing our thing, and then it was like 12 o'clock, and you know, my mom hits me up, and she's like, "Where you at? Blah blah blah." He's hella pissed and this and that, and I'm like, I'm like pretty high. You know, like I had a couple drinks, and I was just like, man, like. Why are you hitting me with this shit right now? Like it's 12 at midnight. She called me, but no, actually my phone. I didn't even have my phone on me. Oh. That's what happened. I was smoking and my phone wasn't on me.
Gotcha.
And my mom called me and I didn't answer, so she got pissed that I didn't answer because it was pretty late. It was already past midnight.
Right.
So now she texted me a bunch of paragraphs, and I'm like, damn, bro. I open the text and I close it, and I'm like, fuck, I have to read this. We're all having fun right now.
Yeah.
And she calls Gabby, and Gabby's like, "Oh yeah, you know, we're here at the house. We're doing this and that." And she's like, "Hey, your mom called you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." so I the texts were just like it was so rude, man. Just like, you know, I know, like, where you at? Why aren't you answering your phone? Like, if you feel like you're independent, you feel free to go. And I was just like.
Shit. Pero en español the whole time?
In Spanish,
okay.
In Spanish, yeah.
And I was just, that was so,
that was so random though. Like,
I don't know.
Who says that at 12 midnight? That's the first thing that pops up to your head. 12 midnight, bro. If you're independent, move out.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you were like, all right,
let it go. So I was like, okay, bet. Let's put money on it. and then so I didn't even go home that night. My initial plans were to go home later that night, whatever time I got home.
Yeah. So
I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna stay the night. I don't care. I didn't even tell her. I just slept I just stayed over and whatever. And then she called me the next day and she was like, hey, let's sit down and let's go eat lunch somewhere and let's talk about some stuff because I have a lot to say to you. Yeah. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I don't know what she wants to talk about. It's obviously what she wants to talk about, you know. So I was like, okay. I was like, no. I was like, you can tell my dad what you just told me, and we could all talk together. You know, because I'm not gonna talk to you behind his back and keep him out of the loop. Right. You know, I should be talking to both of you guys together.
For sure. Yeah.
And it shouldn't work like that. You know, you guys are together.
Well, speaking on that, does your dad trip about you being out, like when you lived with them, or was it mostly your mom?
He did, but he would sleep through it. He wasn't the type. He would rarely like text me or call me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's the same with my dad.
Yeah, you know, and like my mom was the main one who was like, she would wake up like maybe twice when she's sleeping, and she's like, man, I can't sleep if you're not home. Whatever. You know, there's the mother nature. You know, I can't really blame her for feeling that way. But so I told him that, and I was like, you know, I didn't go home that whole entire next day until like the night. Yeah. And then
they hate that.
Yeah.
I know my mom hates when I do that.
Yeah.
Like when I'm gone for a day.
Even my dad told me, he was like, hey, you know, what time are you coming home? The next day. And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to come home later. Like, I'll talk to you guys later. He was like, okay. And then I talked to Gabby's dad before I went to their house. And I was like, hey, like, this is what's going on. He was like, dude, all I can do is say, like, go for it. Like, you can't really, if you're going to do something, like, stick to it. And I was like, okay, for sure.
That's hella dope.
You know, because, like, he actually gave me some real advice. He was like, he told me a bunch of stuff. He was like, you know, your mom right now, like, she has to, like, learn how to, like, let you go. Yeah. Stop caring about you, because, like, for me, it's like, bro, like, why are you, like, okay, you're my mom, but, like, why are you washing my clothes? Why do you feel the need to go in my room and clean it? Why do you feel the need to go into my closet and organize it, fix my bed, do this, and then later complain to me that you did that? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I wash your clothes all the time. Okay, like I didn't tell you to wash my clothes. Right. You did it. You volunteered for that. You know,
yeah, they want us to live the way they think people should live, versus like just letting us be what we want to do. Even if it's like yeah, we're like, obviously, look at my shit. My shit's disorganized, but like that's just what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna clean it when I clean it. You know,
you are, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, so your parents know that, and you know that's what he told me. So then, what I did was, I went to Walmart and I got hella boxes from the back, because the recycling thing. They have hella boxes.
Just from the like recycling bin?
I grabbed like 15 of those bitches, right? And then I dropped to the house later that night, and I'm pretty nervous, dude. You
haven't told her yet?
I haven't told any of my parents.
Nobody?
No.
Do your brothers know? Like
I told my little brother an
Christian?
hour before or something like that. My brother Christian, yeah.
Okay.
I told him, and like I told my older brother too. I was like, hey, I'm thinking about moving out, this and that. And his idea, I think his understanding was, oh, he's not gonna move out yet, but he's thinking about it. So he was just telling me like, hey, you know,
you were ready, but you were just like, I'm thinking about it. That's what you told him.
Well, he misinterpreted it.
Oh, okay.
I told him like, yeah, I'm gonna move out, and he's like, he didn't take it that way.
Oh, gotcha.
So he thought I was just thinking about it. Mm-hmm. So I get home and my parents are there. All my brothers and sisters are there. Well, one sister, and then my tia and my 2 cousins are there too.
Oh, that's
so I'm
rough,
like, damn.
bro.
So I go in and I have to put on my smile and say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
And I walk into my room, and I'm just like, damn. I just sit in there. I don't even go out anymore. I'm just like in my room, and I'm like, just waiting for them to leave so then I could talk to them. And then like once they leave, my parents are just like, all right, like, are you ready to talk? And I was like, yeah. So I mean, we talked in the kitchen. My house isn't big, so obviously everyone could hear. And I told my brother Christian, I think before I was going to the house, that I was gonna move out. I was gonna take my shit and go. And he was like, damn. He was like, damn, bro, that's Manny. That's all he said. He didn't really say much else.
Sounds like him.
Yeah, he's not a man of a lot of words.
Yeah.
So, we talked about a bunch of shit, and they're just like, what's going on? Like, what, what's going on with you? So I told them, I was just straight up with them. And, you know, at the end of the conversation, I remember my dad saying, well, at the end of the day, it's your decision. If you want to move out, like, I'll support you. You can move out, do whatever you want.
Were they trying to tell you like to stay though at first, type of shit?
Not really.
No.
They were just saying like, you know, like, if you're ready, you're ready. They didn't know when they told me that I was gonna be like, okay, well, I'm grabbing my stuff right now and I'm gonna leave.
Well, they know you're pretty responsible, right?
Yeah.
Like out of us, I feel like you're the most responsible.
Okay, the thing is, I don't think they realized it till I moved out.
Interesting. That's funny because like I could see.
I think the way they looked
since
at
whenever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the way they looked at me is like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like that's why they're always scared of like me. Like they were scared of me moving out. You know, like you could still tell the way my parents act. Like they still try to like baby me and stuff. But I'm like, bro, like I got it. You know, they still remind me like, hey, you know.
That's just being a parent though, bro. Like at the end of the day.
Yeah, you have this bill due this month. Like.
Yeah.
Obviously. I've known like I paid every month. Obviously, I know that I have a bill due. But yeah, man, as soon as I told my dad and my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm moving out. Like right now I have boxes with me and I'm gonna take my shit and go. Damn. And my dad was like, okay. And you could tell, dude, the look on his face was so like heartbroken. Like he was like super sad. He was like, okay. He's like, no. He's like, it's good. You know, like I can't do anything about it. Like it's good. Do it. You know.
Do you think it was similar when Monchin moved out? Like
no, because they knew he was moving out. He was buying a house.
Oh, okay.
You know, like to him, they already knew he was gonna move out like months in advance because he was already talking about buying a house.
So why was there wasn't tension when he moved out type of shit? You know what I mean?
No, because
like was it more like they expected him to move out already? Versus...
Yeah, because I mean they went house shopping together.
Oh,
like my brother invited them to go walk houses and like look at new houses and stuff. And and then when he actually stuck to a decision, my parents knew he was gonna buy a house, so obviously he's gonna.
Yeah, I guess I'm asking because like it seems weird that you're not the first one to move out of the house. So why was there such like a weird like tension between you and your parents?
I think because one, I wasn't going through the steps they thought I would go to.
Like because he actually is buying, he has a mortgage and all this weird bullshit.
He moved out. He bought a house. You know, I moved out, but I'm living with my girlfriend.
Yeah, you're renting
in her dad's house, and I'm paying rent. So it's like completely different. And to them, like traditional Hispanic parents, like that doesn't really mix well with them. Yeah. You know, and it's like completely new to them. But bro, like we're past the 1920s. Like bro, that just obviously doesn't work that way anymore. But I probably too just because I told them super last minute.
Yeah, that could.
I literally told them like a couple minutes before, like, hey, I'm leaving.
Like right.
And I'm going to live with my girlfriend's house. Yeah. You know, and like.
I see
to them, like my mom started crying. My dad, you could tell he was like super like, he definitely shedded a tear. And then like, when I was moving my stuff out, dude, I started crying.
Damn,
for real.
Bro.
I was in my room. I was with Gabby, and then I was moving my stuff, and she's like, "Are you okay, babe?" And I'm like, "Damn, I didn't know what to say, so I just started breaking down."
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it was a big ass step.
I'm gonna cry right now, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's.
No, that's like that's like that first step into adulthood, bro.
It was real
like,
shit, dude. I started tearing up, and I was like, "Damn, like this is," because I didn't expect my parents to take it the way they did.
Yeah.
Because when I think when I left, my dad was just like, "Oh, you know, like he didn't really say bye the way I thought he would say bye.
Interesting.
Saying like, oh, he didn't really like, you know, I was just like, hey, Dad, like, sorry if like we had any like beef or anything like that, any tensions, but I'm still gonna come over to the house, and I'm still gonna, I'm still gonna talk to you like you're my dad because I obviously love you. And he was like, no, and he's like, he didn't even like really shake my hand or give me a hug. He was just like, he was just like, yeah, go, like you're good. I don't, like I couldn't do enough and stuff like he felt guilty, and I was like, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I try to talk to him, try to tell him what I felt. So
do you still go see him?
I still go see him, but it's hella funny, dude, because like I go see them, but like they want me. Especially my mom. My dad doesn't really care if I go every week, but my mom, she'll be calling me every now and then, like, "Hey, you gonna come over? You haven't come over in a week and shit." And I'm just like, I don't know, I got plans. And she called me the other day, actually. I think was it Friday or Saturday? No,
couldn't tell you.
No, this was.
Thank you.
This was Thursday. I'm thinking to myself, this was Thursday because there's some funny shit right here. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
There's some funny shit right here.
Modelo's in the back too, by the way.
I'll go grab those.
Yeah, that's good.
So my mom, she wants me to go over every weekend.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Like,
and
from a mom's perspective,
my girlfriend's cousin had a baby on Thursday.
Okay.
So we go to the hospital on Thursday to drop them off, like wipies and stuff like that, and some snacks.
Okay. Yeah.
Because all the COVID stuff going on, they don't provide all that in the hospital right now, which I didn't know. So Genevieve is having a baby out there.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Bring some damn baby wipes because they don't supply you with that. But,
hand sanitizer too.
We brought them some stuff, and then like before I got to the hospital, my mom called me, and I was in the middle of calling the dude to come out to pick up the stuff. And my mom was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like she's trying to chat it up, and my mom, she could talk for so long, bro. Like I could talk to her for hours, and she won't stop talking. And like 5 minutes goes by and she's still talking, hey, are you gonna come this weekend? You haven't came in a long week. And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, ooh, you don't want to see me or this and that? I'm like, no, I got plans on Saturday and Friday. I'm doing this. And I'm like, hey mom, no one's calling me, right? I'm just like, hey mom, I gotta go. The dude's calling me. I gotta leave because I'm gonna drop this stuff off. She's like, oh, okay, bye. I'm like, god damn, bro.
Yeah.
Sheesh. She was hella funny.
It's just you want that space right now, huh? Especially since you just moved out.
Yeah.
I get that. Do you feel more free though?
Yeah. Hella more free.
Get to do whatever the fuck you want.
Anything I want.
Yeah. You don't
it's cool though because
do your own laundry and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
like Gabby works, so we both work.
Wait, where's she working at?
She's working at a hotel right now.
Oh, for real?
With one of her cousins, like doing like front desk stuff and all that. Yeah.
That's dope.
So, she's working, and I'm working too, and like, I mean, obviously we have to be responsible for our own things. So like, I help her out with stuff. She helps me out with stuff.
That's cute. That's hella cute. Look at him.
It is what it is. I can't really say nothing about that. What was your question again?
I don't think I've asked a question.
Did you ask a question or no?
No, bro. We're just talking.
We're just
having a conversation. How okay, here's a question. This was one me and Chris were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to prep for the show.
Yeah.
How, like, let's just hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
just
I like that word. Hypothetically is a good ass.
It's a good one, right? Yeah. Theoretically is a better one. So
theoretically is even better.
Depends. First of all, cheers, bro. Because it's been hella long. Yeah, you're my boy. Cheers, bro. Compa. Just I'm just curious what your opinion would be. How long into a relationship should you pop the question?
Oh. I think 5 to 6 years.
5 to 6?
Yeah.
Nice. Really?
The reason I say that is because I feel like you have to know the person like really well before you pop that question.
That's a good point.
Because here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff people don't talk about.
This is for Selena, bro, by the way.
Who's Selena?
She's my homegirl. She's in my band. But we were having this conversation the other day.
She's going out with someone right now?
Yeah, she's been with them for... I don't want to put her business out there, but...
Put it out there. Okay.
But we were talking about it, and I was like, why do you want him to ask that question so soon? Because in my opinion, it's soon.
Bro, I hate when females think that.
It's a very big thing in our culture where they expect it.
Yeah.
Because they're I think women in the U.S., not women in general, but most little girls grow up with the expectancy of being married at some point. You know what I mean? Like that's a very big thing that's put on them in all the movies, in all Disney movies and shit. It's like the wedding is that
Yeah.
that top tier thing. And for men, it's not that at all. Like,
No.
we couldn't give a fuck about that shit.
I could care
You know?
less.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in a bad way, but
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like, I
Uh,
hope I get married one day, but it's not something that I'm like, oh, I really want to fucking get
Dude,
married.
that's me
you know?
right now.
Yeah.
That's me right now.
Okay.
And I mean,
How long have you been together?
I think we're gonna be 4 years
Jeez. It's
this
a long time,
in
bro.
October.
It's a long time. It's also a
Okay.
short time, but it's a long time.
It's a short time.
Yeah.
I think it's a short time because, like, to me, I have not thought about marriage at all, at all.
Good,
Like,
bro.
that's the
Keep it
last
that
thing.
way.
That's
As
the
long as
last
you
thing on my
can,
mind, you
yeah.
know.
Mhm.
And I just feel like before you actually go into that like phase of your relationship, like you guys have so much shit to like clear up.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, okay, you got to talk about your finances.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got to talk about your career. Like, what do you expect your life to look like
Yeah.
in 10 years
Yeah.
or 5 years when we're actually
Right.
married? You know, a lot of people don't talk about that stuff like that. You know, there's
Mm.
people that like, because like I watch a lot of podcasts too, like on like just a bunch of random stuff, and like a lot of people don't talk about that. Like, you could have a girlfriend and not know she's in like $50,000 of debt, and you pop the question, okay, now you're $50,000 in debt too.
Yeah.
Bro, talk about it.
Alright,
Like,
is that what's going on? Is she in debt?
oh no, she's
Okay,
not.
alright.
I'm in debt.
Oh, yeah, you got all the
I'm
school
in debt.
money,
I
huh?
got student loans, man.
Oh,
There's
man.
nothing I can't.
Low interest rate, though, right?
I think the interest rate paused right now, right?
I don't know.
So,
I
shout
don't know
out Sleepy
shit.
Joe.
You get your stimmy?
I got my stimmy, bro.
Hey, you get your stimmy?
I haven't checked.
Oh, you should.
You should get it.
Yeah, we just got ours recently.
I
So.
didn't get the second one, so I got disappointed. Just haven't looked through.
I didn't get the first one.
I didn't get either of those.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
My dad got my first one. He never gave it.
He's finessed you.
Finessed me, bro.
That's what happened to my second one.
You go el stimmy.
I got my,
Hey, so,
I got my stimulus check.
Hold on.
That's a cool little tablet you got there.
Don't worry about it, bro.
I told her that today in the morning. Earlier.
Some good little clean notes. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of prep here.
No, not that.
A lot of prep here. I definitely want to do another podcast.
We're gonna do it, bro. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
Would you rather pick the? Hold on, bro. This is a
Lay
serious
it on me.
podcast. Would you rather pick the year you die or pick the way you die?
The year I die,
Yeah, or the way you die.
the way I die.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Walk me through that. And what would the way be?
Okay.
Right.
I'd want to die through natural causes.
That could be so much, though. That could be so much. Like an earthquake. That's a natural cause.
Okay, I want to die in my sleep.
Okay.
That's my final.
But that could be
answer.
tomorrow. That could be tonight.
I don't care. I died peacefully, did I?
Cheers to that. I'll drink to
Alright.
that. You want another one?
Yeah, please.
Can you get the Modelo's, Chris? Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
But,
I need to give you a raise.
No, definitely the day, definitely the way I die, because
Yeah.
dude, why would I choose the year I die and then?
I just want to point out that Chris put his hat on just to get the Modelo's in the
he
back
has,
there.
he has to look good in the hallway. Picture frames are gonna look at him. But dude, if you choose the year you die,
Yeah.
say I choose like what 2080, I don't know.
2080. That's you have 60 years.
It's like 60 years from
Yeah.
now. I'm 20. That's like 80 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's more stressful in my opinion.
I'm gonna know. Hey, in
Mhm.
2080, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Bro, that's scary.
That is pretty
I'm
scary.
not trying to do that. I'd rather just know, like, whenever it comes, it comes.
That's a good point.
You know, but
That's
I'll-
actually a really good point.
But I guess whatever way I die, I wouldn't care as long as it's done in the blink of an eye,
yeah.
where I don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
Like in my
Like you don't want to have pain when you're
like in my bed, asleep.
Yeah.
Die. Excuse me. Die because of age.
Yeah, I get
You
what you're
know,
saying.
or
But you're assuming you're dying old.
yeah, I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
But I guess it's never safe to assume, right?
No. Cuz that's the whole thing is like people should like if you knew you were going to die tomorrow, you'd live so differently than what you're doing right now. You
You,
know what I mean?
live like there's no tomorrow. That's true. That's true, dude. If you knew you were gonna die tomorrow, what would you do?
If I knew I was going to die tomorrow, what would I do? I would just take a trip. I don't know where, but I'd start moving around. Like you know what I mean? I'd hit you and Chris up and be like, "Let's go somewhere. Let's just do something." I don't know what. We could go to LA, we could go to New York, like
Nah, it would have to be somewhere far.
it'd have to be something dope.
The thing is, you can't take like a 12-hour trip.
yeah, because then that's a waste of time. You know,
Talk is
I honestly
ticket.
no. Well, speaking on more of that, I guess I'd try to get as much of my family together as I can, and then just be like, just hang out with them, you know. Because if that's my last day,
that's a
then
more realistic answer. I could see that happening.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. Like I haven't seen a few of my uncles in like. Actually, the other day we went to my grandparents' house, and that was the first time I'd seen like 3 of my uncles since the pandemic started.
Damn.
In a year, bro. And I was like, fuck, dude. I haven't seen my
Jesus.
grandparents in a year. I haven't seen all these aunts and uncles in a year.
Yeah, because
You know?
you can't really. Yeah, dude, that sucks. You can't
Yeah.
really just do that right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think now it's getting a little more normal.
Yeah, people are
do
getting
that
vaccinated and stuff.
Yeah.
I think have you gotten?
Yeah, I got vaccinated in like January through February, like that. I think the last week of January.
You got both already?
Yeah, the
Oh.
last week of January I got my first one, and then it's like 2 to 3 weeks later I got my second one. So like
Nice.
mid-February. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah, please.
And yeah, I mean, to those who get vaccinated, I know a lot of people are scared about the vaccine, but
Yeah.
it's really nothing big. I didn't feel anything.
Mike?
Everyone who asked me, like, hey, did you feel something? How did it feel?
Were you good?
Did you get sick? I was like perfectly fine.
Oh, some people get like fevers and stuff, but
Yeah, I
I
feel like
guess.
that depends on
you're hella
your-
healthy though.
I
So
think that depends on your immune system, though.
Yeah.
I feel like the weakest immune system you have, the more you're gonna feel that vaccine.
for sure.
But I think the
Thank you,
first
bro.
vaccine, I got the Pfizer one. I think the first vaccine I had a slight headache in the afternoon. Slept, it went away.
Hey, you got like
nothing big.
Modelo shit on your face, bro. You're good. Yeah.
A little paper. And
All right. Ready?
yeah, let's go.
Would you rather have a sports stadium named after you or have a university named after you? Now this one's a good one because you're both an athlete and a school guy. What's that called?
Ooh.
A scholar, I guess. You're a scholar.
I would.
Would you consider yourself a scholar?
I just no.
You're for sure a student though. You were
I'm a
you were a good
student, but I feel
yeah.
like I'm not graduating. If I was graduating in like something super complicated, then I would be like, oh yeah, I'm like
What's your major technically?
construction management.
Okay.
Yeah,
knew that.
but I mean, it does take a lot of classes, but still, like
Yeah.
I'm just.
But that's dope, bro. Especially
just a
coming
college
from
student.
like as
First gen.
yeah, first gen, like
First person
child
to
of
graduate,
immigrants and
yeah.
shit. Like that's hella dope.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean,
And you have the ability to help out a lot of people, like our people, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do because I think I'm gonna get put in the position one day where I want to hire where I want to hire people,
Mm-hmm.
and I want
Like
to
start your own company?
Well, no, not start my own company, but just have the power to like
Oh,
say like,
okay,
hey,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
a good candidate.
Yeah.
It'll be good to like diversify everything.
Hire me and Chris and shit.
But yeah, to answer your question, I would rather have a stadium,
Yeah,
a basketball arena.
me
That'd be
too.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Edgar Carranza Arena.
yeah.
That'd be fire, bro.
The Eddie.
This is Edgar Carranza, by the way.
Edgar Carranza. Oh yeah, no one even knows who the hell I am.
It'll be in
It's
the title.
This is
It'll be in the
random
title.
dude on this channel.
I mean, literally everyone's random technically.
That's good though.
Yeah.
To have some randoms on.
Would you
on
rather have
randoms.
free Apple products forever or have free Wi-Fi wherever you go? That's easy. That's
Free
easy for me.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that was stupid.
Free
Would you rather
Wi-Fi.
fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your biggest regret?
Oh my god.
That's kind of hard. That's a
Okay.
hard one.
Well, okay, I don't know what either of those are
Yeah,
right now. Like I don't know what my biggest wish is or my biggest regret is.
I try not to have regrets. Even if I regret anything, it happened.
You let it go.
Yeah, so fuck it.
Probably my biggest wish. Yeah.
Yeah. What would your biggest wish be?
I was just about to ask you that. bastard.
I'll think about it.
My biggest wish.
That's a hard fucking question.
That's a hard question. My biggest wish: have more wishes.
No, that's not that. No, yeah, say
Remember
that.
that little
Chris
genie-
said he cheated the system, by the way.
A little genie technique. They'd be
Yeah.
Like I want more wishes.
Yeah, but then they say no,
Yeah.
and you say $100, and they give you deer.
What would I want?
Oh, you know what? That actually could
How
be
much
good
do
money.
deers go for?
No, deer meat,
Deer meat. I heard.
venison.
What is venison?
That's deer meat.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, it's like beef for cows.
I've never. had
Speaking of
any.
beef, what is pastrami?
pastrami.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about to embarrass me, bro. Pastrami.
Me and Chris were talking about this earlier.
Pastrami.
What's roast beef?
It's roast.
That's worse than my response.
That's better than yours.
What did you say?
He said it's ham. He was trying to say it was ham.
Pastrami is pig.
Can you look that up for me, Chris?
What is pastrami, bro?
I know
Where
we
the
just looked this up.
Where the hell?
Actually, I remember now.
Where the hell do they get pastrami from?
Beef.
Beef.
It could also be turkey, right?
Yeah. You get lamb or turkey. Sometimes.
Lamb or turkey. So, but usually beef. It's probably beef. I'm assuming it is beef.
What's leaner between those three?
Beef,
lamb?
turkey, or lamb? Turkey.
Turkey, really?
Yeah. Birds are usually leaner.
Why?
I don't know. I just know that they are.
Well, that's a weird ass thing to know, like off the top of your head. Like, yeah, birds are leaner.
Well,
Like, I
beef
just know that.
is pretty fatty in general.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? Lamb?
Lamb.
Yeah, lamb is pretty fatty too. Because
You-
lamb is birria. That's how I think about it. And
Mm.
birria is like, it's not fatty, but it's like, it has a lot of juice.
You know what I want to learn to do
What?
is
Skydive?
to smoke like steaks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, buy a smoker.
This guy, yeah, yeah.
Buy a smoker.
He's,
and then, like,
he's such an old soul,
just
bro.
do like a
What a
10 hour
dad.
a 10-hour cook.
Look at him
you
with
know?
the polo shirt. Yeah, come on, man, son. Cheer me. It's been a minute, bro. It's good to see you fuckers, bro.
I know. Fuck. I don't think it's been the three of us for a long time.
Well, when was the last time we kicked it?
We were at Christian's house.
But for what?
Oysters.
Oh my god, yeah, that was months ago.
We
That was
smoked,
last year,
drank, ate some
right?
oysters. Dude, that was like. When was that?
I think it was like November or something.
Nah,
No,
earlier.
it was probably January or some shit around there. January,
Mhm.
February. I don't know. It was a while ago though.
But I think we met once or twice, right?
Together, probably twice.
But it's mainly because we would always kick it together, like
Yeah,
every single
every day.
day, bro. Like,
Well, it was when we were all at DVC. Like it was easy, and we had
different.
2 classes together until I dropped them.
and we all had like a big ass gap in between.
Yeah,
damn near.
we would just get hella faded.
Dude, those
In-
DVC
in
days were
overflow?
funny as fuck, dude. The DVC days.
Yeah,
We
I was
just-
thinking about that
Just
the other
get
day,
hammered in the
bro.
parking lot.
I swear, man.
Bro, we
I
would-
swear.
we would just start.
We got pulled up on by the cops like 3 times. Remember?
Dude, they're not cops. They're parking.
Parking
Security.
enforcement. Yeah, fuck those people, bro.
They don't even have the right to throw you in jail.
Would you rather
That
be
must
able?
suck, huh? Like you have a badge and you can't even do shit with it.
True.
Like, hey,
They're
I'm
hella annoying, bro. I want one time.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call the cops on you. So they call the real cops. Like, bro, come on now. That was weak.
Would you rather be able to read minds or travel at light speed?
Travel at light speed.
Why?
Because I feel like if I read minds, I'm gonna want to read everyone's mind,
Mhm.
and like I don't want to. I feel like it causes more.
It's almost too much power, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna cause a toxic life for me.
So what would you do if you could travel at light speed?
I'll go wherever I want.
He's just in Tokyo right now.
Yeah, Tokyo right now. Exactly.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Because
No.
you can just travel. I mean, you'd obviously go there with like one clothes.
He's like, hey, Gabby, get
one
on my
suit.
back. We going to Tokyo right now?
Bruh. Where would you go if you could travel the speed of light?
Tokyo. I want to go to Japan. Hella bad.
Tokyo, bro. I feel like Tokyo's hella crowded. I feel like Tokyo, dude. Every time I see something of Tokyo in a movie or something, it's crowded.
Yeah,
so.
Japan's pretty overpopulated. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there something like where you can't have more than one kid?
I think that's China.
That's China.
Yeah. Can you look that up, Chris?
Yeah, please fact check me, please.
Yeah, please.
That's pretty many though, dude. If you think about that.
That is you can have more than one kid, but you pay a fine. Like you have to pay a tax.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Imagine you have a kid and you have to pay a tax just day one.
The one-child policy was a program in China,
China.
1980, in order to limit most Chinese families to 1 children.
Yeah, because China's hella overpopulated.
Your monthly bill is is like for your kid. You have to pay for this kid.
Fucking.
Bro, like what? Like you get a check, you get a bill in the mail, and it says, "Hey, you owe $500 for this kid."
The program ended like 4 years ago.
Oh, so it's not a thing anymore?
Like 4 years ago.
That's
Oh.
recent.
Which is weird.
Interesting.
It
Yeah.
was recent. In our lifetime, it was a thing.
Yeah. So from 1980 something to 4 years ago. Damn.
It's 2016.
What's your dream
Shit.
car? Are you into cars? Are you a car guy?
I don't know a lot about cars. My dream car would probably be a Toyota Supra, like a 1990.
You're not a car guy.
I'm not. I'm not at all.
His
My,
voice
you know.
looking
You
at-
know. You know what my dream car is? A fucking Jeep, bro. That's all I need.
But come on, now. Everyone got a Jeep.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's too. It's almost too. Like, it's like what's the word? Overrated. That's the
It is
word.
overrated.
Yeah.
I would. The thing is, they're hella hard to find.
Supras or Jeeps?
Yeah, a Supra.
Really? Can you look
like
at
a like an
Supra?
old one.
Because I have.
You
No
can
idea
get a
what it
new
is.
one. The new ones are like, yeah, you can.
I actually want a
get 'em.
Tesla hella bad.
A Tesla. I want.
Yeah.
I want a Tesla as well.
Found one right
A
here.
Tesla. I want.
Yeah.
I want a Tesla as well. I
That's,
think.
that's a Subaru, bro.
Subaru.
It's not what we're looking for, bro.
You wanted a Subaru.
Supra.
A Supra. Toyota Supra.
Oh. I'm not a car guy.
For any of those, if you've watched Fast and the Furious 1,
Oh wow.
there you go.
Is that Paul?
That's like
Paul
a
Walker's
that's like
car?
a new one though, the one that you have pulled up there. Look one up from like 1990 or something.
No,
Oh
mine
my
is, bro.
God, bro.
We just went over this, bro.
1990. I don't think you're typing. Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's someone with the pop-up
Go a little
lights?
more. Nah, that's 1990. Go 1998.
That's a good year.
He's like,
The year I was born.
Me too.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you're 98.
One of
yeah.
those. One
Hey
of
Chris,
those.
what year are you? 96.
95.
A
95?
98 Supra. That would be dope.
Dude, mine's like,
I think they have the driving side on the opposite side that we're used to in the U.S.
That looks like a Porsche. Porsche. Oh my God, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, one of those.
I used to drive that shit in.
Paul
in-
Walker drove one of those in Fast and the Furious.
Rip Paul Walker, bro.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
This one's for him, man.
Cheers.
Rip Paul Walker. Those are some dope ass lights you got there.
Which lights?
Those.
Oh yeah. You know what sucks is at night I can't see anything. Cause I don't have regular lights anymore.
Well, who turns on their lights at night?
Me, I'm up hella late.
You are, huh,
Yeah.
bro? What time do you be sleeping?
Re-
Bro, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll see like a Instagram post or
From, like,
a
2 hours
video,
ago?
and it says
Yeah.
like 3 hours ago. And I look at my clock and I'm like 6.
I usually sleep at like 2 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah, like
This dude was up,
it
Just-
depends.
just-
It depends on the night.
but like, you're okay. You make music,
Yeah, I do.
so you're up hella late making music.
Oh, we had keep going. I'll get back to it.
Do your parents ever say anything about it?
No, because if it's late, I put the headphones on.
Yeah, but there's sometimes where it's like late and then you're like slapping a tune hella loud and you're like, oh shit, this shit's busted. You've never seen those before? Like if you follow Eli on Instagram, you know
That's
that, hey,
true.
you
That's
know, there's
true.
like, it's like
Yeah.
1 a.m. He's like, hey, check out this bass. Hella
He's
loud.
right.
And it's like, like some loud bass. And I'm like, bro, his parents aren't pissed right now?
You're right. Actually,
How does
they've
that
they've
work,
actually
bro?
been hella chill about it. I've asked them before. I'm like, we're like, because my homie a while back he came and we were making music just hella late, like till 1 a.m. And like when you were here, you have to have the speakers on. You can't have the headphones on, right? Because it's one person.
Mhm.
And the next day I was like, were we too loud? And they were like, no, it's cool. Like,
Did they
weren't-
hear it? They were
weren't
like, we didn't
tripping.
hear anything.
I don't know if they can hear it or they just didn't mind. I guess. So
Because I was thinking to myself, damn, his parents are heavy sleepers
yeah, brother.
if they have Eli
Yeah, no, I appreciate.
making music.
I'm glad they don't like. They're not on my ass about it. But I usually try to keep it down. Even if the speakers are on, I keep it down. A little bit, yeah.
Mm.
Not like hella loud. Because when I'm here in the morning, that shit's up all the way. You know.
Yeah, because I remember playing video games at my parents' house, and I would be like on the like hey, he's top. It's like
Hey, southeast 110.
yeah, bro. Like I was like, damn, I can't really like.
Yeah. How long has it been since you played the trumpet?
Ooh, it's been over a year. It's been over a year. No, I can't. I can't, dude. I don't even know what I would play.
Bro, hit some for the people.
I could hit the scale.
Nah, don't hit the scale, bro. I know you know some mariachi runs real quick.
Dude,
Here, give me the mic.
you have a 7C mouthpiece though.
No, it's
Tell
just.
it deep.
Oh, is that too deep for you? What did you usually play?
Dude, I have not played my trumpet in a long ass
For real?
time. It was, I think last year, I probably played once in like the first week of January.
Why?
Maybe.
Why'd you stop? Or does it not call to you anymore?
Because
Right. How long have has it been since you played piano? Really?
it's been a minute.
Bro, I made my best music during COVID.
Well, dude, I don't know, man. Cause like, I was kind of. It's not something that I was gonna do for the rest of my life.
Right. I'm not hating. I'm just like
Because-
you're talented, bro. So like
Because like I mean I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved playing music. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
it was a good ass hobby and a good ass passion because I was making music
right.
and getting paid literally every
Yeah,
weekend. Like
making good ass money
like
too.
I was gigging. I had probably like, since I started playing that, dude, like over 1,000 gigs easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
And how long were the gigs usually?
Probably like 2 to 3 hours
2, 3
average.
hours, 1,000 gigs. That's
Or maybe like you have 1 gig of like 5 hours, like, because I know you have a lot of musicians out there that follow you.
yeah.
But like, dude, like even going into jazz band, I was like, dude, like these people like have no idea what it's like to like go out there and like play music.
Yeah,
for
I
people.
remember Zebly was like, he called you a professional musician. Remember that day?
Yeah, he did.
Because you
dude.
are. You literally were a person who gigged every week for money. And
every
that's
single week.
Every single week.
Yeah, for like a couple hours.
That's like the goal for most of the people at DVC. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It's just to get paid for money.
That's
and you were
actually
just doing it because you were dope.
And I was, yeah. That's kind of crazy, dude. That's kind of crazy that you put it that way because, dude, I was making like decent money. I mean,
bro.
when you start playing there,
man.
I think they pay you like 40 to 60 an hour.
Yeah.
So like on a weekend, if you have like 8 hours.
That's literally what nurses make, bro. Like top end nurses.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, okay, it was every weekend and it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't throughout the week though.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, I mean, there's a lot of people I know now that they play music throughout the entire week and like they make pretty good money from what I can see.
Imagine like 2-3 hours every day at $60 an hour.
Yeah, you're good. And it's all cash too.
Straight up.
Cash money. I liked it though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty wild because, I mean, shit, you have different audience. You have drunk audience. You have a more strict audience.
Yeah.
You have cameras in front of you because it's a wedding.
Right.
So you have this camera filming you. You have it's this baby's newborn birthday. I don't care what it is, but there's cameras on you. There's people drinking. There's people asking you for songs.
Right.
Like people are literally making song requests over and over.
What was your favorite song to play?
I don't have one, dude. They were all cool to play.
Just off the top of your head, like dope song.
To me, any sones, and a son, it basically is like a fast-paced like music, like traditional Hispanic music.
Is Jarabe Tapatio that?
Something like that type of genre, yeah. But I didn't like that song because it was super.
It's
like,
overplayed, yeah.
Yeah, it's super generic, but like something in that type of genre.
Right.
And something like super fast-paced where like everyone gets hyped up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of music that I like to play. So
this guy's a real performer.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. It was hella fun because like, I mean, the time will go by super fast. Like, you know, you're like, oh, 2-hour gig, and you're just like, man, it's already over. Like, we just had hella fun. In a way, I do. Yeah. Now I'm talking about it, I for sure do miss it because
hey man, obviously it's your life, but I don't think, try not to let go of the trumpet, bro.
I shouldn't.
It's really good to have at least one like musical or artistic skill.
Yeah.
You know?
I need to.
Just good for the soul.
I have to hop back on that.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean,
do you remember the time when we were in the parking lot after jazz band and I was trying to explain to you how to solo, just improvise?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and I taught you the pentatonic scale, and then you just improvised some shit real quick. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
bro. He played some random shit, just like fucking, and he was like, damn, bro, I just improvised for the first time. Yeah. Like, it's a good ass feeling, bro.
Cause like, I mean, dude, I was playing the trumpet since I was, like, dude, what year was I? How old was I when I was in 3rd grade? How old are you when you're in 3rd grade typically?
I know.
8?
Yeah.
You're 8, so that.
Why'd you know that?
You just know he is Jamie.
But
Jamie just knows shit. Right? Christian just knows shit like that.
Hey, you're hired.
Yeah, you got the job.
Twice. Thank you.
3 times. And a raise.
And a raise.
And PTO.
What is PTO?
Paid time off.
Yeah. I'll give you some of that. Psych. No, I'll give you, yeah.
But I think you can speak for yourself too, and Christian too, since you guys, bro, you guys are musicians yourselves. You play for so many years that it's natural to you.
Yeah. Well, play then.
You know, like
if it's natural, play then.
To you, dude.
It's natural. Let me see.
You don't even have valve oil on. Dude, I can't play.
Come on, son.
Yeah, I can still make a pretty good noise.
What's a request? Like, what's a common request that people would give? Can you play No, that's what's up.
I'm playing stupid line.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, don't let go of it, bro.
A long time.
Cause you're gonna.
That felt super good though, cause like
Mhm.
bro, I don't know how my lips feel on a trumpet no more.
Bro.
Yeah, like
Oh my
I felt pretty good. I gotta touch my trumpet and just start playing. But
You have trumpet lip too. I remember you were telling me
yeah,
that.
you know what I'm talking about? All the old people, bro. All the old schoolers,
Yeah.
you see them and their lip is just like. You're like, ugh, bro. How do you kiss your wife with that? Like, your shit's just like.
You remember Richard?
His lips like that now?
Not just you remember him? I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I remember him.
You
Bro,
remember-
he was hella
He was
good.
dope. He was dope as fuck.
Hella good, bro.
You remember
I
Mario?
can already imagine how good he is now too.
Dude,
He still plays,
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
He's
but,
probably wet.
but he
dude.
definitely plays. He's one of those cats that's his life.
He just
You know what I mean?
he just knew that, dude. I
Yeah.
for sure I respected anyone in jazz band. In that big band that we were in.
They were all really dope players.
They
yeah.
were all hella good at music.
Yeah.
I guess they
Definitely,
just
bro.
didn't.
Wilson, the drummer.
Dude.
Oh my god,
Wilson,
bro.
I wonder how he's doing, man.
He's great,
like
bro.
a full
I
ass
saw
gal.
Mariah the other day, his daughter.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How's she
hella
doing?
dope.
She's cool.
She's
She was
cool.
a singer, right?
Yeah, she sings.
That's all
Because
she-
Mariah and Peter are together. I don't know if you know that. But yeah, so I see Peter
Congrats
all
to
the time.
them.
Yeah. Congrats.
Peter
to him.
hella good at the flute, dude.
Yeah, he's dope as fuck. And he
I've
plays
never
saxophone
seen.
too.
I've never
I have a
seen
sax,
anyone
by
get
the way.
that
Did you
good
know
at the
that?
flute, bro.
He's amazing. He's
This
hella
dude could
dope.
talk
Yeah.
with the flute,
Yeah.
and he could solo for like an hour.
Mm-hmm. He could.
Oh, his solos would always go over time. Where
True,
where
true.
Zebley would be like, "Hey, you got to cut this a little bit," and he's like, "Okay," and his solo wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
Like most people, their solos like super similar, right?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
they-
yeah.
'cause they-
Even like I don't remember his name, but there was this one dude who would like write his solos. Like he knew what he was gonna play already, just because he like had a melody in mind. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, no.
But not
dude,
Peter, no,
Peter, he
he's-
was not that
yeah.
type of bro. He would go off the top.
Straight up.
I have respect for people like that
Yeah.
because I can't do that.
Mhm.
I played
But you
trumpet for long
can do
years.
that, you know what
I mean, I can do that, but I never like. I can never, especially in jazz, dude.
Yeah, jazz.
It's
is
easier
another
to
realm,
it's
yeah.
easier to I could improvise and pull shit out of my ass like in the genre that I was playing.
Yeah,
But in jazz music, I feel like it's hella complicated.
for sure, for sure. Jazz is the highest level of music, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know without a doubt. I mean, I played it in 7th grade and then I went back to it in DVC in
Yeah.
college. And like it's hard.
Yeah.
That shit's hard, dude. And especially all these people, they're like to me, I was playing with no sheet music.
You're
I
just
mean,
playing by ear.
Well, okay, you have sheet music,
Mhm.
right? You practice your sheet music.
Yeah.
Some songs you don't have sheet music because you guys are just like, hey, we don't have music for
Are we
this.
talking about mariachi? No?
mariachi
Okay,
music? Yeah.
okay.
You know, like, oh, okay, let's just hear it and then let's see the key it's in and then let's just figure it out.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then we'd figure it out, we'd
You
play
just
it.
play by the scale. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So we'd figure out the key, we'd play it, and it would come out like decent, and then we'd keep practicing it.
Mhm.
Okay, now we got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's
It's
pull
more
that out.
muscle memory.
Yeah, let's
type
pull
shit.
that out in our next gig. And then like I think
That's the gigging musicianship that people don't have. Like that's what you have really well.
yeah,
Because like people like me, I don't have that. I'm a producer. I make music for that.
yeah.
I just make something that sounds good for 8 bars and I loop that type shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I know how to create a song and arrange it. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm not the one that can go out and just like learn the song and play it,
yeah,
figure it out, and then we're there. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. No, for sure. It would even come to the point where sometimes you're at a gig, and they ask for a song that someone knows how to sing,
Mhm.
but we don't play the music to it. You know, like the melody and everything
Mm-hmm.
to it. So it'd be like, hey, if you know how to sing the song, like we know how the song goes, so we'll figure it out right now. So let's just give it a go,
Interesting.
and we just do it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'll just follow the key, and then we know when the song changes and how the song goes. So
Right.
let's just play it.
Interesting. That's hella interesting.
So
yeah.
then once you find the key, you're just like kind of just going with it, and you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
stop, and then it just all sounds right.
That's
Kind of
what's up,
weird,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
And like, I did memorize hella songs too, dude. I still have my book of like hella songs, and it's not. I don't even have all the songs that I know. And like, dude, you just off the top of your head, you know. And there's some songs are like 6 minutes, some songs are 5 minutes, but
yeah.
you know, I don't know how it is related to jazz. I don't know like jazz music like that.
Jazz is funny because jazz can be a couple minutes to like 12 minutes.
Exactly.
Like jazz.
exactly.
'cause
But
the thing with jazz
there
is-
an actual jazz. There's actually jazz like song requests though, right?
Yeah, there's these things called standards, which are just songs that
Yeah.
every jazz musician should know. It's the same with mariachi though, because
exactly.
there's songs you should know as a mariachi musician.
Exactly.
That's the same thing. The thing with jazz is the whole point of jazz is improvisation.
Yeah.
So it's the head. That's what it's called. That's the main melody part.
Yep.
And then it goes into saxophone
yeah.
solo. Then the head, trumpet solo.
Yeah.
Head, drum solo.
Yep.
Head, it keeps going. Piano solo. That's the dope thing about jazz. Like a 3-minute song can be 50 minutes if you
you
wanted
can
to.
Expand that.
Exactly.
Especially if their people are really
if they're good,
they
if
could
they're
just,
good, they'll just keep
they
going.
just play their hearts out. Bro.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it must feel good, so good to like be a good musician in jazz.
Yeah.
And like just go every night to like your stand. I mean, it must suck now because like not everything's open, but
Yeah, dude. That's oh my god, it's so rough. I had like 8 gigs lined up last year. Like in February, we were like, oh, we have like 8 gigs already
gigs for like
for my 2 bands. So
Nice.
here in Color and Sun Baby.
shameless plug.
Yeah. But we were like hella ready. Like we were like the first one was April something, and then shit locked down. And I was
Damn,
like,
April.
fuck, man. Yeah.
You know shit's bad if it's scheduled in April. Damn, dude, that sucks. Yeah, I know a lot of people that played music. They wouldn't. I mean, it didn't affect me because I stopped playing music before the pandemic. So
Yeah.
I don't know what it was like for all the musicians, but I know it was really freaking tough. The group that I was in, I think they stopped playing for almost a year.
Yeah, and that's like their money, huh?
And they
That
just
hella
recently
sucks.
got back. I mean, most of them, they were my age. They were college students as well.
Is it good?
Little battery.
All right, we're back. It's all good. I need a beer.
Life is good. What's new with you, Eli? You're asking me all these complicated questions.
Yeah,
What's new with me, bro?
Because I haven't seen
It's
this
'cause you're
video in
the
hella
guest, bro.
long.
It's 'cause you're the
I am the
guest.
guest, but
Yeah.
I'm also your friend, man. And I want to
Oh, word. I appreciate that. Well, I started this podcast.
No shit.
Yeah. Did you see the performance I did recently on my Instagram?
Yeah, I did.
That's all I've been
You've
doing.
been on my grind.
Yeah. Here in Color put an EP out recently, like a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Sun Baby, we've been working with shout out to Good Company and the Russell.
The people that filmed for you.
Yeah. So that's good. That's good.
That was legit. It looks pretty dope. You're
It
just
looks
like
so
you're just
clean,
there.
yeah.
The girl, I don't know what her name
Selena.
is. Selena. She's
Yeah.
just singing, and like you're just there with your guitar, like just
Exactly.
hitting those notes. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
clean.
Thank you, bro.
It's
Appreciate
hella
it.
clean,
Yeah.
dude.
No, the
Never
video's
seen-
amazing, bro. Because that's what we've been lacking on. Because obviously, like, I can play and she can sing.
Yeah.
And, like, the rest of the band
Why
is
not?
amazing.
Why not
but-
fucking just do
Yeah.
something with that?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
have to.
So, shout out to Good Company, hella, because they've been helping us out. But
And good company is like a people like someone you know, or just like a
so the
random...
dude that runs it, his name is LaRussell. And this girl named Aaron Bree, she goes to DVC. She hooked us up. She told Isaiah, who's in my band too. He's like,
Okay.
he kind of manages
Okay.
it.
Damn.
And he told her, or she told him about us, and we just got connected that way.
Yeah.
He's out in Vallejo, so we've been working with him, and I think in a couple weeks we're gonna do some more shit. So.
Where did you guys film that video with the flowers?
The flowers? It was in Vallejo. I don't know where the area is, but it was in Vallejo. Yeah. Just a little. It's funny because it looks hella beautiful, but it's just on the street. It's like on the side of the road.
You look away and you're just
Yeah.
hella ugly.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking concrete ass
Has
like
an oil,
buildings and shit.
oil refinery right next to it.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yeah, basically. It's just hella apartments and shit, yeah. But yeah, it's been dope. That's basically what we're doing. I'm trying to invest in a camera, the same type of shit they're doing, so we can film here instead. Because, I mean, they're hella dope. I love working with them, but I'd rather do as much as I can independently.
On your own, yeah. That's a good practice to do.
Mhm.
Because editing and shit like that is pretty complicated.
Yeah, yeah. The
It's
thing
not
is,
easier than it's not, because like some people are just like, oh, can you edit that out? Shit, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what goes into that, but that shit
well,
is
they do
pretty
it
hard.
hella efficiently. Like, every time we've been, the first time we did it in 2 takes, and we were there for like 20 minutes.
That's
we were
just
in
being
and
good
out.
at your craft,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, well, for them, I feel like.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
us,
yeah.
like, we knew the song, we've been practicing it, so we should already know it, you know what I mean?
Have you written a song yet?
Have you written a song?
You,
What do you mean?
all the songs that you guys sing, she's written, right? Like their songs.
Are you talking about the lyrics?
Yeah.
I usually help her with the lyrics. Not help her as in, like, tell her what to say, but, like, we talk about what we want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Because I was thinking to myself, like, how the hell do you write a damn song?
You just talk. It's just expression. We had this
Yeah.
conversation one time.
Yeah,
Remember?
I remember that.
Yeah. It's just you have to talk about what's real to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever you're passionate.
So the It's Okay
you're
one.
feeling at that moment.
That joint, cause she's like she's been with her mans for like 2 years now. You know what I
Okay.
mean? She's like lives with him and is happy and shit. But so a lot of the times I'm the one that's like hurting. I'm like, this is what's going on in my life, and I'm like, can you write lyrics about this? Let me explain to you what's happening in my life, and then she'll just put words to the song. I'll make chords. I'll tell you what's going on. She writes the words, and that's just how it is.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's hella fun. It's hella fun. I love helping people with lyrics because I'm not a singer. I rap a little bit, but
You rap a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
What you know about rap?
You know what I'm saying?
Remember when we would always spit bars?
Hit it.
I can't
This one.
spit bars.
No? Hit your favorite Joy verse. I know you got one locked in there, bro. I know you got
Bro,
one.
the other day, Gabby asked me, she's like, hey, like put on a song that you would sing when you were like a young kid in high school.
Survival tactics?
I can't. It has too many N-words in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. And it's hard to say without N-words.
Yeah.
No,
What's the bar about the motherboards? That's my favorite bar. Wiping out motherboards.
Starting spitting fire because my lung is scorched. I didn't even use a pen in like a month before. Dude, that.
Yeah. Shout out to Capital Steve. Shout out to Joey Badass.
I had a music history class at DVC.
Which one?
It was with the bald black dude.
Oh yeah, Terrence Elliott. I haven't seen you right here.
That's
look.
Bro, this is our professor.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Terrence Elliott. Oh hell no.
Never open to.
He's hella dope. Me and TJ talked about him yesterday, actually.
The professor.
Yeah. That's what he goes by.
He's a professor.
He's hella dope. He's genuinely like one of the people that helped me.
He
pursue music.
he gave us an assignment that said to choose a song and choose the lyrics from that song that relate to like whatever you want to express. So I chose
Penny Royals.
no, I chose
I remember you told me about this too, but I
what's
don't
that
remember.
song called?
It was
It's
on
called Joey.
1999.
It's on
right?
1999. It's called I think it's From the Tombs
Yeah.
with Chuck
Chuck Strangers.
Yep. Chuck Strangers when he's like
You never dropped an album recently? Or like a mixtape or
no.
something?
Fuck, what was that line? He said something about I can't remember. Oh, let me
You
look
look
at
up
it.
From the Tombs lyrics. So pro?
From
Press F11?
oh he says I got sick of this is a line I played, so like I skipped all the way to the song or to that point in the song where he starts rapping this. And he goes, I got so sick of class, started making classics.
Oh yeah.
Now all I really do is get the grass lit. And I bust asses, I'm sure to blow like bust acid, puff assist like Maverick, a true maverick, and I average above average on an average day, doing bad shit. You still can't pass this, and a teacher still pass him. Oh dude, this dude, the way he raps it, man.
Yeah.
Basically I was just relating it to like my high school pass, and
That's
just like
you, bro. Yeah.
and just like listening to like rap music and like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wilding out a little bit, because that's when I started like chiefing and everything. So I was just like, that's what I related to, and I just expressed it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is my little, I don't say wild times, but like definitely like in that time, bro. when
You
I
still
was, like,
chief, right?
Yeah, I still chief.
When did you start? If you're okay with divulging that
No,
information.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't care.
Good.
I started
He
chiefing.
lives on his own now.
I started chiefing when I was a sophomore
In high school? Okay. Which is 16 type of shit.
around there.
Okay.
So that's like
Speaking on it, bro, you're
7 or 8 years ago.
You're the one that got both of us into it.
Bro, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
I remember burning it with Chris first,
Yeah.
and then we burned it with you.
Yep.
Dude, that shit was so fun, bro.
I miss that shit, bro. I miss that shit so much. Because the first time is so different. You know what I mean?
Remember I threw up in the sushi place?
Bro, yeah.
Oh.
Let me tell you guys about this.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's to a regular pothead, you love smoking with
new people.
Yeah.
Because you're like, hey, try this. This is sativa, man. It's gonna get you so focused. You know, shit like that. You're gonna feel amazing, right?
Oh my God.
And it was my birthday, huh? It was my birthday, and Christian's like, hey, let's go eat sushi.
Yeah.
And I want to burn it. I was like, say less, my boy. So I think I had the Acura at that time, if I'm correct.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Acura Integra. So we started chiefing it out of in the parking lot, and I don't know what we burned it. Was it a joint?
Mm-hmm.
It was a joint. And for your first time, if you smoke a joint, that's a lot.
Yeah.
For your first time.
And you be rolling fat too. So.
And it was like, I don't even know. I don't think he finished it. I finished it by myself because I was like, hey, it's good. You know, I'll finish it, whatever.
Makes sense.
And he's hella loaded, and then like it was cool because we started playing some music.
Yeah.
And when you play music, when you're hella lit, especially for the first time, you can feel it. I played Travis Scott. What was it? Impossible? Yeah, dude. Wake up when the sun goes down, dude.
No, that Skies Are Gray.
Yeah,
Skies Are Gray.
Skies Are Gray. Yeah. That's what it was. And
Impossible as well.
I played Impossible. And I think I played another.
Drug You Should Try.
Drugs You Should Try is a good one. Yeah.
I
That whole mixtape or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. And me and Christian, we go in. We're hella lit. We're getting ready to eat sushi, and I think we actually started eating sushi, right?
Well, I started giggling. Remember?
Yeah, you couldn't stop laughing, bro. Like I don't know what it was, bro, but you got the first time giggles. What can I say? Man? You got the first time giggles, and then out of nowhere, I remember in the middle of that whole thing, like Christian's like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like I'm feeling so I'll be right back." I'm like, "Okay, go do your thing," and it's been. I'm sitting there enjoying my sushi, and I'm like, man, he's been gone for a minute. He comes back, he's like, yeah, I just threw up in the bathroom. Like, I think you threw up in the sink, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't make it.
And he said
when
he was throwing up in the sink, someone walked in.
Yeah.
Someone walked in and they just walked out or something like that. I was like, oh.
They walked in and just left.
Oh my God. That's
dude,
so
I think
funny.
that happened to you like twice.
And then there was another one where I knocked out at the mall in the basement, and I stayed there till like 8 or 9 or 10.
In the morning? In the morning?
Mm-hmm.
The wood basement.
Wait, you stayed till 8 in the morning?
Like I had class and I had like a big old gap, and we were gonna burn it, and it was like 3 or 4.
In the morning.
No, in the afternoon. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So 3 or 4, and then till
And I
9.
fell asleep till 9.
Okay.
And the worst one was when I was in Alameda. I was in Alameda.
Yeah.
And it was I think it was like his birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
We were at T-Mobile, and then that time it was a J with the wax in it.
Was that when we were in that like in Alameda where it's like you could see the ocean,
Yeah.
like the bridge and everything?
I knocked out again. It was like 6:30. I was like, oh, I'll get there soon, and I woke up at 12, like midnight, like 12:40 something. And Mom was like, where you at? I'm like, oh, I stayed studying. I have a test tomorrow. I'm on my way home
From Alameda.
from Alameda in the middle of like a parking lot.
That's funny, man.
Dude, that's
I
hilarious.
remember one time Chris came over. It was pretty early. It was probably like 8 or 9 in the morning, and we went to the park right here, City Park, and we smoked it, and then we started running sprints. For some fucking reason, I don't know. Because I hit you up and I was like, let's work out. Let's just do it. And like this was when we all smoked all the time.
Yeah, we
If
we
we
cut
met
the
up,
zip every 2 weeks.
I
bro.
swear to God,
And
I
we
swear.
finish it every 2
Yeah,
weeks. That's
yeah.
it was like that.
It's like if we met up, we were smoking.
Yeah.
But
Okay, yeah.
I hit him up. We were here. I think we ran first. We just ran hella sprints. I don't remember. But we smoked, ran sprints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you.
And then we were in my car. The Altima, rest in peace to the Altima. The first one. The gray joint.
Yeah.
And then he just yacked. Just on the side of the road, just like outside my car. And I was like, oh my God, what happened, bro? I was like, it was a sprint, huh?
Dude, I remember sleeping over at Chris's house with you.
Yeah.
And we went to that elementary school to drink.
Yeah.
And you guys were like, hey, take a drink of this Bucanas.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as I drank it, I started yakking.
I remember that too.
Like,
bro.
as soon as
you went. Just like, it went straight out of your mouth, bro.
Dude.
Oh my God. That shit was hella funny. And then I remember we were running away from the fucking, we jumped the fence. and we just ran. You remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we thought that the police was there or something.
For no
stupid.
reason. There was no cops there.
You
We
lost
just
your
started-
car keys.
I did lose my car keys. Oh my god, that shit was so annoying,
You
bro.
You
I
slipped
think you-
the,
and you
slipped the
you
fence
ripped
and
your
you
sh-
fell.
Yeah.
I think you ripped your shorts jumping the fence.
Before we got there, I ripped my shorts. Like the first time we're jumping in, I ripped
And
them.
you lost your keys.
Yeah.
And we retraced our steps.
And then I threw up.
looking for those damn keys
Yeah,
for
we
a hell
did.
of a while.
We did. And I remember I threw up in someone's side yard. Remember?
Yeah.
It was on
dude.
the street in front of my cousin's house.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Those days were nice.
Mhm.
Those DVC days were probably one of my favorite days.
They were good.
to
yeah,
be honest
for
with
sure.
you, if I could,
In the red truck.
if I could go back to any type of like in time, I would go back to the DVC days.
You know what's clear in my memory, bro?
Mm.
That one day that you pulled up with the big ass gray truck,
Okay,
and you just rolled the fattest joint I've ever seen in my life.
that was in City Park.
No, it was at DVC in the overflow parking lot. And you just rolled like it was like 2 pieces of paper. Like it wasn't one. It was 2 papers.
Bro, we roll fast.
Yeah, no. But this one was like it was probably like 2.5 grams like
Yeah,
in
we
the
roll
joint
fat as fuck, dude. For no
reason. For
we
no
had
reason.
no business burning that much.
No, not at
Like
all.
there was no reason
Not at all.
to damn near hit a J in the afternoon, another one after
At
class.
2 p.m.
Yeah, bro.
For no reason. Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
But
I don't
that-
even know how I would go to class like that.
I remember because it had 2 filters in it too. It was
I
one just
remember
folded
now.
up all the way, and then
I
one on the
remember
yeah.
I remember rolling a joint backwards,
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
and like when it finished, there was a little flap sticking out,
Mhm.
and you just
You
burn
burned
it,
it. Yeah.
and it burns hella like nice and even
Yeah.
with the joint, and it just leaves a perfect J
I remember that too.
with no overlap.
I remember
of the
I
paper.
saw that on Instagram recently, and someone was like, "What's the point of this?"
There's no point at
There's
all.
no point.
The
at
only
all.
point is to look cool
Yes.
and say you can do it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true mastery of the fucking skill though, of the art of
Yeah.
rolling.
I could still roll hella good.
Bro,
I don't. Okay, I still burn it.
you're the master at rolling, bro. You taught both of us to roll.
I
How to
can.
roll.
Do you know anyone else that's better at rolling than me?
No.
Mm-mm.
Like for real?
No.
Nope, never,
No?
never have.
That's a
No.
good.
I know
ass-
one
that's a
guy.
good ass
I know
feeling.
one guy that's really good at rolling blunts. But that's
Blunt
it.
is different.
Yeah, blunts
it's like its
joints
own
are really different.
category.
I mean, it's not like I can't roll one,
Yeah, but it's very different though.
It's very
for sure.
different, though, for
Yeah, it's
sure.
like its own lane.
but a J is like I think a J might be harder to roll.
Or
Or what do you think?
in my opinion, it's harder to roll a blunt. Because I've rolled blunts where they are smokable, but they're not efficient.
They
I'll
don't
put it that
stick
way.
like that.
Yeah, like it'll smoke, but you're kind of
Oh,
wasting more weed.
A lot of people, what they do is they break it down by hand, and like
Yeah.
the way I see it, especially in a blunt, is like if you break it down by hand, you have bigger pieces of it inside,
You know what I do?
so you have more voids
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
So when you're burning it, you have the chance of it not burning evenly,
I see what you're saying.
and you have the chance of it burning faster because there's so many air gaps in it.
Yeah,
So in a blunt, I personally like grind it
right.
and I stuff it in there to where it's like even throughout the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
You know?
I do both.
Uh,
Like I'll break up big pieces and then I'll grind some hella fine.
To put the in between.
Exactly.
okay, that's
exactly.
actually a smart thing.
Yeah, so it's like bigger chunks. Because for some reason the bigger chunks do make more sense for the blunt.
Why not just do
Yeah.
one or the other?
You know what, bro? I'm gonna just use the volume, to be honest, bro.
That's what I've been using recently.
Bro?
That's all I use.
Nice.
is-
I'm thinking about getting one.
But
The thing is, I remember there was a period of time where I would wake up and I'll just hit the volume. It was a bad routine for me personally. You know, it depends on the person, obviously, but there's
I just feel like it saves you a lot more trade.
it does. But I'm just saying, like I would wake up every day, hit it, and then that's what my day was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, dude, I got to that point too where like, I mean, do you guys still burning like that? Do you still burning like that? Maybe if every now and
No,
then.
you know what? I had like someone gave me like I want to say like 5 grams the other day, like just gifted it to me.
Okay.
Shout out to the homie. I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah. Get them
But-
locked up.
Huh?
Get them locked up.
Yeah. Well, it's
You
not
can't get
even
locked up
that.
for shoot.
It's just homegirl
Okay.
situation.
Let's plug. Let's plug.
Yeah, but yeah, we don't talk to homie anymore. Anyways, you already know. You already know. They gave me like I want to say like 5-6 grams,
Mhm.
and I was just smoking every night. But I can't. I like to smoke alone now. That's how I feel recently. Like at night, I really like smoking at night because it gets me inspired. It really
Mm.
does. Like if it's late, if it's like midnight, I'll smoke a joint,
I
like
can-
a small joint,
I can
personal,
agree with you.
and then I'll just get inspired, and I'll come in here and I'll make beats, and that's just what I
And
do.
you'll be efficient at it, huh?
Mhm.
I can relate.
Well, I wouldn't even say efficient. It's just like I have no motivation. It's like I'm ready to just do nothing, and then out of nowhere I'm like, oh shit, I want to make this beat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn, that's a good I don't know, man. A lot of people think it's super bad. I
It's
mean,
not. It's not at all though. It's neutral. Everything is neutral though. In my opinion, like people put bad and good on a lot of shit. Nothing is bad or good.
Mhm.
It's just how you use it at the end of the day.
I think, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Because like my parents, I got caught up when I was my dumbass got caught up when I was like a sophomore. My first couple weeks of burning.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got caught up because I was fiending, and I burned it in my bathroom. I got a pipe
In your bathroom, in the house.
in my.
You didn't go
house,
outside. You were in like.
inside of my house, inside of the bathroom. I took a hot shower with a lot of fog, and I started burning it in there.
No.
And I was like, yeah, my parents are asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, my mom, she says goodnight to you every single day.
Yeah.
She didn't say goodnight to me that day
Oh, well, that's where you fucked up.
before I showered.
Right.
Once I was done showering, I went to bed, and she comes, and you've been in my house, right? If you go to the room, you have to pass by the bathroom hallway.
Yeah.
Which is where I smoked. You could hella tell it reeked like damn tree, bro. Yeah, it wasn't obvious. I wasn't sleeping with it at all. And she comes to say goodnight, and she's like, well, not even, before she even steps in my room, I hear, "Que huele?" Like, and I'm like, bro, like my little me was just in my bed, like sleeping. I was like, oh no. She's not, this is not happening right now, bro. Like, there's no way this is happening. And she's like, "Que huele?" She's like, "Christian?" She goes to my other brother's room. "Que huele?" He's like, I don't know. He just woke up. It was like the middle of the night. And she comes to my room and she's like, "Hey, like, what does that smell? Why does it smell like weed?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm hella loaded, dude. I'm just like, I don't know. She's like, why do you smell like weed? And I'm like, I swear, I don't know. I'm like, oh no, dude. And then, dude, yeah, it's a mess, right? She calls my dad, this and that. But
He was asleep.
he was asleep. He woke up. You know he's pissed because he woke up in his tighty whities and came straight to my room in straight underwear, bro. No shirt, no socks, no shorts, straight underwear. Hella pissed. And I was like, oh no. I was like, you know he's mad, bro. You don't give a shit what he's wearing.
Oh my
He did not give
god.
one fuck, bro.
That's
Good times though.
Oh my god.
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn, bro.
You live and you learn,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro. I think that's a good place to cap it, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, bro.
No, of
I
course,
appreciate
dude.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Till
been
next
hella
time.
long.
Till
Do
next
you want to give any advice? Tell the people, plug anything. You're not you're really not a musician, but you should be more.
Shameless.
I mean,
plug.
you're still a musician, but like.
Follow me on Instagram
Yeah.
_eCarranza. No, that's my Twitter. I deleted Twitter.
You did?
I deleted the app,
Oh,
so you can
what
still
do you-
follow me on Twitter.
gotcha.
I think it's Edgar _Carranza _.
I don't know. Edgar-
Something hella basic. But
Edgar
if you
under-
look up my name, it's there. I'm like the first one pops up. Out of a
I
million.
think it's Edgar. Yeah, I think you're right. Edgar
Yeah.
_Carranza underscore.
But I
Put
don't
on
know.
the video
But
description.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description for sure.
by the time I'm back next time, I'll play a better song.
Please, bro, please.
It'll be dope.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anything you want to tell the people, the kids?
the kids, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, man. And if you do, just stick
Be
to
safe.
tree, bro.
Just
Be
be
safe.
safe,
Be
yeah.
responsible.
Invite
I know
us.
not a lot of young people listen to this. If anyone's my age, I would just say, whatever you're working towards, just keep driven on that.
Yeah.
Don't lose. Don't get out of your lane, because we're all gonna make it one time.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone's just
Say that. Bro.
everything's good to
Say
go,
that.
man.
Yeah. Right
Cheers,
on.
man.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Yes, sir.
This was Eddie G.
Thank you, Chris.
Shout out
Till
to
next
Chris. Until next time, yeah. We'll see. Let me know what you want for episode 4. It's probably gonna be Chris actually. But I don't know. Do you want to be episode? No, he doesn't want to be episode 3.
Bro, why? Come on now.
You know what's funny is he was supposed to be episode 1. Yeah.
We gotta do an episode with us 3.
I told you guys this though.
With
That's
us 3,
a special episode.
bro. If we mixed you into this conversation right now, oh.
Yeah, that would be fucking
Oh.
insane. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Until next time. Yeah, it's true.